There's no better way to celebrate springtime than with the Risotto Primavera, full of spring peas, fava beans, and asparagus. Let's make it. The first thing I'm doing is shelling my peas. I have to taste one. They're like candy. Next, the fava beans. Next is our asparagus. I'm just bending and snapping off at the natural breaking point. I'm keeping this for our broth, so don't discard your ends. First, cut the tips off, and then cut the stalks into small rounds. I'm slicing the white part of a leek finely, but I'm keeping the outer layers of skin. We're going to use that in our broth as well. Now it's time to blanch my vegetables. The asparagus tips are done. I'm going to transfer them to an ice water bath. Next, I'm adding my fava beans, and I put them in the ice water bath. The asparagus and peas are going in together. Look at that beautiful green. I want to keep the color, and I'm adding it to the ice water bath. I'm just putting the trimmings of the asparagus and leeks into the water. This is going to create the broth that we're going to cook our risotto with. Now I'm going to skin my fava beans. Pinch one end and just squeeze the other end, and the fava beans come right out. Time to make our risotto primavera. First, I'm starting with a little olive oil, adding half of my butter, the leeks, and a little bit of water. And I'm just going to cook the leeks until they're very tender. Now I'm going to add the rice, and I'm using Carnaroli rice. In Italy, we measure out by 2 handfuls per person, and then I'll toast it until it's glassy and translucent. I'm just adding broth a little at a time and cooking the rice for about 13 minutes. I'm adding the asparagus, peas, and fava beans to the risotto, and I'll cook it just for a couple minutes more. It's time to add our mint and parsley. Look at that beautiful color. The final step in making our risotto is to mantecare. Mantecare means to whip cold fats, so in this case butter and Parmigiano Reggiano, into the hot risotto, which will add to its creaminess. And the final touch, we're going to garnish with our asparagus spears. I want to get a little bit of everything: pea, fava bean, and some asparagus. Buon appetito and happy springtime.